Hello. Good morning, everyone. Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and we are now going to work on day 57 of our Essence of Time. So yesterday we made this background, which in itself is beautiful. Simple, but beautiful. And today I want to add some stenciling. Now, this one I want to put in the middle, and I'm thinking, well, I was going to do the whole thing, which means the negative part will have the paint, which might be kind of a lot, but I'm just going to go with it because that was my original idea. But I'm thinking and then this one I was going to do the take off. So then I would put paint down, let it semi-dry, and then with this rub off where I don't want the paint to be. You know what I'm saying? But this has a lot of little holes in there that I don't know if I'll be able to get all that out. But I'm going to try it anyways. If it doesn't work, something with more negative space is better to do that resist. So I have some other ones here that would be probably a better choice. But I just liked this one because it was semi matchy. You know, it doesn't have to match, obviously, but it was kind of the same kind of look. So, but we're going to try it. So let me get a white ready over here. And I think I'm going to use, yeah, it feels pretty wet, disinfectant white. So I think sometimes the disinfectant one compared to the baby wipes or the wet wipes is a little bit better. So I'm going to have that ready. I already mixed my paint up over here. So let's just put some paint down. Oh, let me start my 10 minutes. And we're just going to do let's just do one corner. Let's do this corner over here. Can you guys see? Yeah, I'm in the screen. So I'm thinking, right, now this one, as you see, is a little bit more red than the one we ended up with yesterday for the background. I put a little bit less black. And then just so you know, if you guys are making burgundy, burgundy is actually, hold on, let me get another paper towel. It's actually brown and red. I realized that yesterday. I'm going to take some of that off. Kind of maybe blend it a little bit down here. This still has a lot of red in it, but I don't mind. At least it's not blood red. Which was my fear yesterday. All right, so let's do that. If I can at least try one corner, let's try it a little bit and see how this stencil will work. If we can try one corner, then I can do, if I don't get it all done, I can do the rest later, because then at least you guys know the process. All right, it's not completely dry. Let's just stick our stencil up here. Try to do it like that. Let's get our wipe and wipe. Let's see. Yeah. See how it's taken off some of it, which is good. It's probably mostly taking off the parts that didn't dry all the way first. And then we just have to rub a little bit harder. Am I getting in? I'm trying to see if I'm getting into the little pieces. I have to use my nail, I think, to get to those. Yeah, see, stencil with more negative space, definitely a better choice. But some of it's coming out, but not those little teeny pieces aren't. And then some of these little slits aren't coming out either. Let's see. It's okay. It's all experimental. All right. Let's see what happens. So there's a lot there, but I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Can't even, well, you can kind of see some of it, not all of it. Let's see if we can get some more off of there. Back down. And I think because my, this is kind of really wet too, so that's probably not helping at all. Because now it's getting kind of under the stencil and creating a hot mess under the stencil. All right. Yeah, I wanted it distressed, but I kind of want to be able to see the design too. That's kind of cool. That looks pretty good. Let's mop up some of that wetness. Let's see, like here, it took off, how was this? Just like that. It took off everything down here. All right, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Maybe we can try a different design over here, or should we just keep going with the same design? I think it'll look kind of weird if we do a different design. Yeah, we'll just do the top part like this, and then I'll just do the middle. Maybe I'll just kind of dry it a little bit more. Maybe if it's dried a little bit more, it'll do a little bit better. We'll see. I'm not sure. Yes. Definitely giving off, ooh, what is that? Black. What's a black? Oh, shoot. My paintbrush. All right, let's clean this off real quick before I get black all over it. That'd be okay. I wouldn't care. All right. Let's clean my hands too. All right, I gotta be careful of my brush. Got black on it, and that's where the black is coming from. Okay, now I'm still gonna use the same rag. Just kind of turn it like this. And let's see, let's put this up here. Try to match some of that if I can. Let's see. Like that. I'm not going to be able to get in that corner, obviously. That's okay. All right. Well, that one turned out pretty good, actually. But I do kind of like that it is kind of yucked up. But this is cool. This is good. We can just kind of, oh shoot, forgot about the black. Get off of there, black. Must be careful. Maybe just kind of pick up some of the paint. Yeah, see how it's coming back? That it is. Yeah. That's cool. All right. Wherever we want to distress it a little bit more, we just can go over it like that. All right. Not bad, not bad. Let's go like that. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, so you guys get the idea. This side was more distressed. I'm okay with it. This side is a little bit darker. I feel like I can just pick off if I need to. I can here, see? And kind of distress it. There we go. Let's kind of match the other side a little bit. There we are. All right, so let's do the middle one since we already know how to do that now. And if that bothers you, you can always put a little bit more paint down. Jeez, I'm a mess. You can put a little bit more paint down and do it again if you want more paint there, but I like that look. All right, let's try this. So we want this kind of in the middle. I don't want the whole square. So I'm gonna try to see about, is that in the middle pretty much? Kind of, sort of. All right, so I'm just going to blot it through. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use my sponge. I think would be better. Even though it's getting, I have to keep telling you guys I'm going to get another one, but I haven't yet. Uh, my paint's drying up over here. Let me see. I got some on my brush. Let's just kind of see if this will work. And then I'll just go over it with the sponge too. Okay. Oh, my goodness. What am I doing? Wrong one. Is there 10 minutes up already? All right, so this, I just kind of want to blend it a little bit. But the thing is, the paint is drying really fast. All right, let's see what that looks like though. Yeah, see, that looks pretty cool, huh? All right, so then now we just got to add the rest around it. And I think I'll just kind of add some of this around the edge, my leftover paint. And since my 10 minutes is up, you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix me up some more paint and just do the bottom and maybe a little bit on the edges. But yeah. So that's just two different ways to do your stencil. And then I'm going to let that dry. And I may take some of it off, but I may not because that looks pretty cool. But yeah. Sorry I didn't get to finish it, but I just wanted you guys to get the general idea of what I'm trying for. I think I'm going to clean off, if I can, some of that in there because I want it to look more like this. I want it more distressed looking. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Oh, let me turn that off. That shouldn't drive me crazy. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. And I'll see y'all back here tomorrow where we try to figure out another background for day 58. All right? Love y'all. Just all right, just wanted to give you guys an update. My light went out, but as you see, some parts came out darker because I used a little bit more paint down here, a thicker layer than I wanted to. That wasn't intentional, but that's why it looks darker here than up here. I like this look better. There are some dark spots up here too, but I liked this better. So yeah, so that was an accident. I just and I could probably try to clean it off, but I don't want to mess it up. So, but I do like the look of the fades and like it's chipped off or whatever. And to get this, I just used the wet wipe or the disinfectant wipe, which was very wet, maybe a little too wet, but you blot it, and then with the dry paper towel blot up the wetness. Don't smear, because if you smear, you're going to smear your whole paint design. So just kind of blot. It takes patience, but just blot, and then with the paper towel, lift up the wetness. So that's what I did. But I like it. I like the way it turned out. I'll take a better picture right now. I have all the glare and everything. But it kind of came out. I think this stencil just wasn't the best stencil to use for this. But it's okay. I mean, I did accomplish kind of what I wanted. So, you know, very distressed. But anyways, all right. So I just wanted to update you guys on that. All right. See y'all tomorrow.